Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've had Illuvium beta access for a bit over a week now, and I just wanted to go through and give my impressions of the game. I've done a fair few streams and stuff like that, streaming in Discord as well at times, and I just wanted to give a roundup of my thoughts because I've played it quite a bit. And the first thing is, it's ridiculously fun and really well presented. Like, I don't think you're going to find anything, especially in the crypto gaming space, with better graphics. And in general, auto battlers, forget the crypto side, it definitely looks way better than anything else that I've seen. The production quality is absolutely amazing. As for the gameplay, now keep in mind that the gameplay that we have is one mode. We've only got the one mode at the moment in beta, which is the survival mode, and there is lots more to come. But based off what we've got in the survival mode, it's really fun and really addictive. Now, I do have a few issues with it, which I believe they're going to adjust in the next patch. But like I said, this is the first closed beta, so you're bound to have a few things like in the game that, you know, you'd prefer to have, you know, better quality of life and stuff like that, which will come. But as a general game, as an auto battler with the mechanics, it works incredibly well. And surprisingly, I think I've had 2 crashes. I think my game has only crashed twice in all the time I've played it, which is quite good in my opinion. And I've found very limited bugs, not many bugs at all in the game. There are a few that people know about. The frog thing is hilarious. There's like a test dummy frog that Venomore found inside the game, which is really cool. But in general, I've been having a lot of fun with the game. Now, with the survival mode being the idea that you know, do one wave, do the next wave, keep working your way up. I know Aaron's spoken about a lot of changes that they want to make to it, which all sound awesome, but in its current state, it is really enjoyable to work your way up. Now, for me, at the moment in the game, where it becomes tedious is like, you know, you climb your way up to say stage 20, then you fail stage 20, and then you've got to spend 20 minutes climbing the stages back up there again before you can try it. And then sometimes you're not thinking, and then you wipe on like stage 14, and then you've got to go again. So that is my one personal issue, which I believe they're working on something for it. But like I said, this is only one game mode. And if I'm being completely honest, as fun as this mode is, as soon as they introduce PvP, and once the full game is released, where, you know, you can go out and catch your Illuvials and then play them in PvP, I honestly don't see myself playing the survival mode that much, because fighting against one player is always more satisfying and more enraging to me at the same time. So that's what I always try and do in games, is I just love PvP. But, you know, the survival mode is more of that casual mode that you play by yourself, whereas at the moment in the beta, it's like competitive because everyone's trying to climb the ladder, which is incredibly fun in itself as well. But overall, I think it's a great experience. I think it's really fun. I've tried to limit myself. I haven't succeeded in my limitations, but I was trying to limit myself to only playing 3 games per day inside the survival mode. However, you definitely, that ladder and the flex value and trying to be better than you actually are is always, you know, something that you're going to do. So I have put way too many hours into this game. Over the weekends, I haven't played as much, which was good because they were really hard decks and I couldn't make a team, so, you know, we failed with that. But past that, just in general, playing the game is really fun. The other thing is, at the moment, we are very limited with the characters that we can play. So as you watch people play, just note that we do have very limited Illuvials. We don't have augments, which is sort of like equips that you will be able to put onto them. We don't have the bonding, which is going to be another layer of technicality. And I know Aaron has spoken about all these different features that they wanting to add into different types of Illuvials. So it is at a very base level at the moment. So a lot of what you see is basic strategies because of what we're forced to do with the Illuvials that we have, which there is nothing wrong with in a beta test. But I'm definitely looking forward to in the auto battler as it expands out and we get more Illuvials and more features. I think it's going to become a lot more you know, unique gameplay that you can see from player to player based on their playstyle. At the moment, it sort of seems like, you know, you want to get the thick tanks and, you know, you have a little bit of support and then balanced DPS. You're sort of trying to play balanced teams more than anything. But for me, like, I like to play cheesy type teams or decks in other games that I play. So I'm really looking forward to building like a big team of rogues and going like super rogue heavy and seeing how that goes. Whereas at the moment, you sort of, because of the limitations, locations, you are catered towards building the same type of teams. However, the thing that I love about it is that the game is fully deterministic, meaning like there's no RNG, there's no percentage chance that this ability will crit. They do have crits in the game, but it's deterministic in that every X amount of attacks, there will be a critical strike on, like, say, the 4th attack. So it's all like pre-programmed in, and as soon as you click fight, there's no RNG, there's no way that the battle could go any differently. But having said that, even though there is no RNG in that sense, you can place a team what you think is exactly the same as you placed it last time, and it might lose because you might have not placed it exactly the same. You could have had a few millimeters across with one character. It changes the way things aggro and what, you know, different units attack, and then it can actually destroy your whole game. So I really like that in-depth play that there is with how big they've made the grid. With the hex grid, I think it's the greatest invention in one of these auto battlers. Is it adds so much more variety to what you're actually doing when you've got such a big grid. And a big thing for me, and something that I fail on a lot, is trying to put something in the back rows that I want to taunt a rogue and get the rogue to attack it, but it runs away too fast. I miss the rogue goes and attacks my back row DPS or healers, and then just completely shreds me. So learning the different angles and stuff like that has been really fun. All the different mechanics has been really enjoyable as well, even though, like I said previously, they are a bit limited at the moment. But all in all, like, the beta, I couldn't really ask for anything more than what we got. I was expecting something a lot more, a lot less polished, let's say. I didn't expect it to be this good. We've got the customizable camera that you can move around, check out the Illuvials, get really close. Like the movable camera is going to be amazing for content in the future. I don't use it too much just because when I'm playing, I'm trying to focus on what's happening, and there is no replay mode at the moment. If there was a replay, I'd definitely get more footage. But yeah, I think for content creation in the future, if we can watch replays of our own battles and like unhinge the camera and move around, it's going to be really great for getting those cool shots. But like I said, all in all, great quality. Obviously, I've been involved in Illuvium for a long time, so I am biased towards it, but I don't think we're going to find a better game in the space. Like, I honestly think this game could really compete in just the general market anyway. Forget the crypto side of things. I think it has a really good chance that if it was just a standalone game, standard game, non-crypto game, it would do incredibly well because it's presented so well. And like I said, I can't wait for the next beta where we get the open world and stuff like that. And hopefully they can keep rolling this out to as many people as possible, as soon as possible, so more people can enjoy it and get around the fun. But also, like, they're doing like tournaments on Discord and stuff like that. So definitely hang around the Illuvium Discord and, you know, see if there's any announcements. Normally in one of the voice channels, there's probably 50% of the day there'll be someone there playing and streaming it in the voice, so you can get some more action there if you want. But anyway, that is my summary of how I'm feeling about the game. I think it's fantastic, and I'm losing way too much time to it, but looking forward to see how it evolves. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.